Hi there, my name's Alana and I am a Sephora addict. I'm absolutely obsessed with luxury and high-end makeup, and that's why I have a YouTube channel, so I can share the best tips and tricks and deals with you guys. So if you are watching my channel, you are probably a Sephora shopper. And if you're a Sephora shopper, then you know that fall is one thing and one thing only, and that is the Sephora VIP sale. Now, this sale is running November 5th to November 15th. I'm gonna leave the details in the description box below. But if you're a VIP Rouge like myself, you get 20% off and you're gonna have the most days to shop from. Then there's gonna be slightly less days if you are a VIV member, and that is going to get you 15% off. And then Beauty Insiders, which anyone can become, is 10% off, and that's gonna be for the least number of days. Now, I'm gonna leave that exact information in the description box below, but for me, the Sephora VIP sale, what it really just means is the holiday savings event. Look, it is November, it is just in time, get your orders in. By then, all the holiday sets will be at Sephora, they'll be online. You can use that promo code an unlimited number of times, which is incredible. And you know, all the holiday sets are gonna be in. It's a great time to stock up for yourself, great time to stock up on gifts for friends and family. And for me, as of about August, if I start to see bigger ticket items or items that I don't need right away, like a refill, I'll sort of tell myself, we're gonna save that for the sale. So in today's video about the Sephora sale, I'm gonna be sharing with you what's on my wish list. Now, I'm gonna have another video up that's gonna include my top recommendations. Obviously, the reason that my recommendations and my wish list are different is items on my wish list, generally speaking, are products I haven't had a chance to try. Whereas items that are on my recommendation list are things that I stand behind and generally can tell you that either they're gonna be a great product or a great value or definitely worth your consideration. So this is just gonna be a fun video. I'm just gonna share with you what's on my wish list. I'm gonna share with you, it's gonna be really chatty. I'm gonna share with you kind of some of the things that I take into consideration when it comes time for me to pick what I'm gonna get at the sale. And I'm hoping that this will help you sort of think through your purchasing, spending, saving, not buying strategy. So a couple of things. When I'm approaching the sale, the first thing I'm thinking about are splurges. I'm thinking, is there one or two items I've had my eye on all year that I can't wait to get my hands on? Is there that one or two items that would just make my day to have? I don't need it. It's not something I need for review. It doesn't even matter. It's just, is there one or two little splurges that I would love to have? Because for me, now's the time to pick out those little splurge items. And it's also a great way throughout the year, if I see something that is a splurge, I'm talking maybe like a fragrance or really expensive eyeshadow palette, I will just put them on my loves list. And then as we get closer and closer to the sale, I will take a look through my loves list and I'll say, do I really want that? Have I found something that sort of scratched that itch? Maybe I got sent that item in PR, whatever that may be, but I kind of pare down the list and I sort of think like, what's that splurge going to be? The other way I sort of think about it is stocking up. So stocking up are for products generally in the hair care and skincare category that I know them, I love them, I'm obsessed with them, I've used those products up. Maybe I've recently featured them in an empties. There's something I use every single day, and so whether maybe I don't need it today, like, you know, maybe there's enough product left to last another month or two, but I know I'm gonna be repurchasing it. Those are, again, are products I'm thinking about for the sale, because I'm gonna be spending that money anyways, why not save 20%? So let's start with some of the splurge items that have caught my eye, and then I'm gonna share with you my stock up items. So, okay, splurging. Okay, so the first general category that I really want to splurge on is a Tom Ford quad. Now, I've been really falling in love with Tom Ford's eyeshadow formula, but at $110 for a quad, like, guys, my stomach did flips over spending $170 on Biba, and that palette I purchased mainly with gift cards, so I didn't even spend my real money. So $110 on an eyeshadow quad. Oh my god, like that is, it's just a tough pill to swallow, but they're so beautiful and they're so luxurious and they're so nice. So the two quads that have really caught my eye are Honeymoon. I'm gonna scooch over so we can leave some products up here. So Honeymoon is this beautiful warm tone palette. I love that it's called Honeymoon. It first caught my eye when I was engaged, and I just thought, like, how fun would it be to wear Honeymoon on my honeymoon? Well, Honeymoon was 2 years ago, so just putting that out there. But it, you know what? it's basically caught my eye since it's probably been on my radar for about 3 years. It's just something I would love to have in my collection. I think it's so beautiful, and if it was time to pull the trigger, it'd be when I could get 20% off. The other quad that's really caught my eye is this beautiful neutral rose tone palette, again by Tom Ford, again at the $110 price point. And that is Sous le Sable or Sous le Sable. Not sure how to pronounce it, but can we not agree it is just so stunning and definitely a lot more wearable than Honeymoon. I think that'd be so, so pretty to wear. I would love to have it in my collection. I think it is just like, that is just such a me palette, and I could totally see myself wearing it every day. Definitely gives me Charlotte Tilbury exaggerized vibes. You know what, if I did purchase one of them, I mean, I'd be very happy. But I could also see myself putting one on my Christmas list. So those two palettes, those have both been on my wish list for a while, and I want them. Now there's another Tom Ford product, this one retailing at $115 if $110 wasn't enough for you. And that is their new blush duos. And I think in particular Brazen Rose is so, so pretty. I saw those in store. It looked really, really nice. I mean, $115. It's not the craziest. I mean, it's pretty crazy, okay? It's pretty expensive, but it looks really pretty. Now, once we're at the end of the video, I am gonna walk you through sort of my budgeting plan for this video. But I think it's safe to say that there's only gonna be one of those three that makes its way home with me. And I do want the blush, but I don't think it's gonna be the blush. We shall see. Now, another product that's really, really caught my eye is by Dior, and it is the iconic Dior powder. One of the creators I really enjoy watching is Samantha March, and she has really sold me on that. She's hit a lot of pan on that powder. It's $50, which is definitely not like out of the realm of what I would purchase or what I'd pay for a powder. So the price doesn't really bother me. Generally, I prefer getting my Dior products in Canada at Shoppers Drug Mart, where I can get 20 times the points. But actually this particular line, it's the Dior Backstage line, it's not available at Shoppers. It's a Sephora exclusive, I believe, but it's not at Shoppers. So the Dior powder in shade 1 I think would be really nice to have. I would also consider it in a bronzing shade. But yeah, that's definitely caught my eye. This is by the brand Comptoir Sud Pacifique. I hope I said that correctly. But they actually have it on sale right now at the time of filming. 1 ounce bottle for $45 instead of $60, or that's 30 mil, or you can get 3.3 ounces, which is 100 mil for $115. So I think if I was going to purchase this, it would definitely be in the smaller size. I have quite the perfume collection. I'm gonna leave it linked down below, but I definitely don't need any large bottles of perfume. Now this perfume, okay, so the bottle does not speak to me. Let's just put that out there. I don't really think the bottle's that cute. In fact, it kind of looks like a men's cologne. It doesn't really appeal to me. Like, you see the background, okay? It does not particularly appeal to me, but I got a free sample of this, and I actually don't have a ton of vanilla perfumes in my collection. I got a free sample of it and I tried it, and it smelled intoxicating. Like, it smelled so, so beautiful. Just like kind of a fruity vanilla. It was so, so nice and warm and inviting and just like perfect for fall winter. So I actually really fell in love with it. And I only tried that perfume about a month ago. So this is kind of a newer addition to my wish list. Now there are 2 other products that I've been eyeing for a while, both by Natasha Denona, and that is their gold palette, which has recently been restocked. And my understanding is this is the last time it's going to be restocked. So it's like either buy it or miss out. And of course their Lila palette. Both are so, so beautiful. I really struggle because these palettes are $170. And like, look, I love luxury makeup, but that is a lot of money to be spending on eyeshadow. With Natasha Denona, I definitely prefer her midi palettes, which retail for 86 Canadian. And while that is still a lot of money, it's a lot more manageable than 170. With the sale, I could maybe see myself purchasing gold, if only because I know it's gonna be discontinued. But then the blogger in me is like, well, okay, but so I purchased a discontinued palette, and then what content am I gonna make about it? Is it just to tell people I have a palette they can't buy anymore? So I kind of struggle there. I think Lila's really pretty. It's a really, really pretty sort of pink and purple tone palette. But you know, I have Natasha Denona's Love palette. I have Mini Retro, so We shall see. We shall see what I pull the trigger on. Okay, so now let's get into my stock up products. And okay, so first of all, normally I always stock up on my Ole Henriksen Transforming Walnut Scrub, but as I suspected last year or earlier this year, I'm pretty sure it's been discontinued because the skincare influencers clearly hate me and don't want me to have a physical exfoliant. And look, some people hate physical exfoliants, good for them. It works great on my skin, so you know what, like if it works for you, you know, no one should judge. But in terms of my stock up, I have fallen in love with Olaplex in the last number of months. Now, when I was first introduced to the idea of Olaplex, I never considered it for somebody with non-color treated hair. So I've never dyed my hair. I've never so much as done highlights. Just this is what grows directly out of my head. And so I never thought that Olaplex was for me. And it's also, I was always hearing people with super damaged hair talking about how wonderful it is. And I don't have particularly damaged hair. I just have very long hair that I really focus on taking care of, and that's kind of dry. But on a whim, I tried it and it was incredible. It made my hair so much softer. Like my hair's already soft. Made my hair silky soft, just smooth, less frizz, less fry. Like I honestly fell in love. So in my empties video, which I'm not sure if it's already going to be up, but I am doing some pre-filming because I'm away right now. I finished up Olaplex number 8, which is their deep conditioning mask. So I definitely want to repurchase that at $38. Now, Olaplex has a holiday set. It's their healthy hair essentials, retails for 80 Canadian dollars. You get the shampoo, conditioner, leave-in treatment, and the oil. I have all 4 of those products. I love them all. But you know what? It's a pretty good value set, and I'm planning on picking up more anyways. You need to take 20% off that. Like, you know, I think I'm probably, assuming that set is still in stock, I'm probably going to purchase it. I'd also like to purchase 4 and 5, so the shampoo and conditioner, again at $38 each in the full size. And then for number 3, which is a treatment you can use before you shampoo and condition or after, love using it before. It's like a pre-conditioning treatment. They have a larger version of it for $76. So I'm probably not going to purchase the set and the $76 number 3 and the shampoo and the conditioner and the mask. But I can definitely see myself stocking up on some Olaplex. What I will say, I just want to put this out there. I haven't put my cart together yet and played around with the discount and all that, but what I would probably say is going to happen is I'd like to spend around $250. I feel like that's enough to feel like I'm doing a haul and like making a, you know, like an enjoyable purchase and getting some good value. But yeah, I'd like my cart total after the discount to come to about $250. So based on my simple math, that's probably going to get me 1 Splurge item and a decent stock up on the hair care department. So I definitely have some things to think about as we get ready for November 5th, which is when I'm gonna get to, I guess, do my 20% off. But I have a lot of different carts in my mind. I'm gonna just play around with it, play around with the code, see what it comes to, and ultimately I know that whatever I choose, it's gonna be saving me some money and it's gonna be ticking off 2 boxes. One, of course, getting something I've sort of had my eye on and wanted to splurge on for a while. And then 2, what I would argue more important for me is stocking up on essentials that I absolutely love. So I would love to hear from you guys down in the comments below what you are planning on picking up at the Sephora sale. And again, I just want to put this out there. This is my Sephora sale wish list for me. It's not necessarily my recommendations. I'm gonna have a separate video with my recommendations, but I'm just obviously really fortunate to have quite a makeup collection. So most of the sets that are out there, I don't really need, although like they're pretty. But I'm just kind of really forcing myself to remind myself that I don't need all those things. I don't need like the best value set per se, and that the biggest value for me is getting something I'm truly going to enjoy. So thank you so much for watching. If you love luxury and high-end makeup and you are a Sephora addict like me, then I would love it if you would subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye. Mwah.